What's up, Gunpla Modelers? This is Treasure Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. And today I want to discuss something that's about to happen a week from today. Next week will be the Anime NYC that's going to be happening at the Jacob Javits Center in New York City. It'll be held between the November 18th to the 20th, so I hope you guys are planning to go, because I am. I purchased my tickets a while back. I had my Saturday ticket. Didn't feel like getting a 3-day. And I was hoping to hear some amazing news from Gundam. And a week ago, maybe more than 2 weeks ago, they announced what's going to happen at the show. And I say, great, it's going to be a contest. It's going to be something cool to either make or build or whatever. But it turns out that it's something a little bit different. This is called the Gunpla Guinness World Records Title Challenge. Guinness. Guinness is, of course, famous for world records. But what would be a world record for this? Now, when I was, I actually did a video on my Instagram, which is already gone, and I talked about it, and I was excited, and I signed up. But I didn't understand or realize what I was signing up for. So I'm going to just show this little insert here that what they discuss. So here's the information. Saturday, November 19th at Anime NYC, Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America Incorporated and Bandai Spirits Corporation Ltd. looks to challenge the Guinness World Record title. Most people assembling plastic robot models simultaneously, multiple venues, and we hope you be part of it. All participants will get to keep the Gundam models they create. Maker and creator Adam Savage of Tested will also take part and stream the event on his YouTube channel. This is amazing. I don't know what I'm more excited about, the Gundam or meeting Adam Savage. So that's if I get a chance to meet Adam Savage. Now, there were at the time of the announcement there was a sign up, which I did, submitted my request, and a few days later I get the email saying you're in. And I said, oh, great. I'm excited. However, as I delve deep into the discussion here, my brain begins to wander and ponder at what's going to happen. So according to this, you go to the show, you register, and the check-in process is between the hours of 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. The preparation and instructions are somewhere between 11:30 and 12, and it says here that it's going to begin between the hours of 12 and 1. Now, number of participants, 350 participants who comes in with the New York Anime 3-day badge or Saturday badge. You must be able to build the Gunpla kit yourself. From opening the box to building your Gunpla, you must be able to do this without assistance. I think I can do that, but that's where the gray area lies. What are we building? And if I'm reading this right, we have an hour to build a kit. I, for one, have never speed built kits in my life. 30-minute mission kits kind of qualifies to something like that, where you can do it in 30 minutes because it's easy to make. But I don't think we're doing 30-minute missions. So what the hell are we building? Granted, they're not gonna tell you what it is. So it leaves you to the imagination of what are they going to hand you to work on. the one thing I can think of, if we break it down, let's break it down to the kits that we've all built. So an SD kit, we all seen them, we all built them. You know, whether it's the SD Hero lines or the Sengoku line or any other line, SD kits are easy to make. Pretty much put them on the table, open them, start taking the parts off. You don't even need your clippers to cut them off. Maybe a hobby knife here and there to smooth it out. Some tweezers for the stickers, you know. And once you're done, you're done. You could do that maybe in less than 15 minutes. So that's one aspect. A high grade. Well, I'm jumping myself. So from the SD, you go to real grades. No, sorry. From SD kits, you go to entry grade. Like, for example, this entry grade Strike Rouge that I had since last year, which I haven't opened it up and reviewed, which I think I should do a live stream of this, maybe in a couple, soon. You think I should do a live stream of this to open it up and build it and eat the contents of this thing? I don't know. But we all know that this is an entry grade. And like the entry grade Gundam and new Gundam, pretty simple to make. You can take them off the part. You could probably use your nippers there. Very little stickers at all, and you're done. That could be done in less than half an hour. So maybe it's that. And now we move on to high grades. High grades varies, and depending on the high grade, you can maybe do one in an hour, maybe less. Like for an example, the GBN base Gundam. This is a high grade, but it's a smaller. It's not a massive kit like other larger kits. Like let's say Unicorn can have a lot of parts, yet it's not that big. Or Sananju. What could be another one? Sazabi. I'm going with the semi-larger high-grade kits, but the smaller kits like a GM or a Zagu 2 or Dom, that you can make it in maybe within an hour, 45 minutes at the very least. Okay, So a high grade would probably qualify to build one in an hour, because I think that's the whole purpose of it. You're not just going to build a kit and then just sit there while everybody else is building and you're just chatting along or whatever. But I think they're trying to fill in that hour. So I think a high grade kit would probably be more appropriate for this event than an entry grade or an SD. Now, if they really want to challenge, a master grade kit would probably be the best choice, but you would definitely want a standard master grade. We're not like the RX-78-2 or the maybe a GM. I don't think I've ever speed build a master grade in my life. However, that does take a lot of preparations, because that you definitely need nippers, hobby knife, sanding sticks, tweezers. Those, and maybe a little bit of glue here and there. So I'm gonna right off the bat say master grades are off the table for this event, because I think that's going to take a lot longer. That would be a 2-hour event. If you can get 350 people to build a master grade in 2 hours, fine, that acceptable. But for an hour, yeah, high grade is going to be your best bet. Now, they may introduce a real grade. Again, real grades require nippers, and I don't think 350 people are bringing nippers, and I don't think the people at the Bandai are going to hand over 350 nippers to 350 people to remove. This reminds me of the Gunpla event that we did back in, I think it was 2018, when I was at New York Comic Con, doing the building of Gunpla to new people who never built a Gunpla before, and sure enough, we were given these type of kits for people to build for the first time who have never built a Gundam before. It was the RX-78-2 kit, but it was not the high grade. It was like the basic rudimentary build kit type thing that it just, you put it together and you're done. You're one and done. And I have a distinct feeling that we are all going to get that Gundam kit like we did the last time, the Gundam building experience version. This can be done in less than 15 minutes. 20 tops, unless you really, really, really do not know what you're doing. And I'll have to say, if they're able to fill the venue with 350 people, I would say 90% is going to be all Gunpla builders from the Gunpla builder community here around the tri-state area. So, I for one think this is what they're going to be giving at that show. Okay. You know what the thing is, that this is like a very, very, very cheap model kit. That you don't buy it at any stores. I do know they have like thousands of these, so 350 right there. Because I don't think Bandai is gonna splurge because if they're gonna do the entry rate is around $10, maybe $15 at the very least. So $15 model kit, multiply that by 350. That's a lot of money. And even if they do a high grade, that's a $20 kit. Maybe they can do that. Maybe there's a donator out there who's who's appreciative of of us and is willing to splurge for something cool. And what would be the theme? Could it be this? Could it be the Witch of Mercury kit? The Ariel? We may all get the Ariel at that show. I know that the Ariel and other Witch of Mercury kits may be at the show, because I just saw P Bandai's announcement of showing up what kits are going to be selling at Anime NYC. It's pretty much the same kits that are where I saw at the last show, but with a little bit more here and there. I actually was impressed with the real grade High New Gundam, but the titanium finish, which I actually posted a comment. Can I make titanium finish? It doesn't have. I don't have to buy a titanium finish kit. I can make my own. But how would I do it? What paints or what combination of paints I need to use or do? These are questions that I'd like to ponder and maybe plan for my next build in the future, because I like to do something like that. Anyway, that is my thought process of this. I just woke up this morning, had my cup of coffee, and trying to figure out, okay, what are we doing next Saturday between the hours of 12 and 1? Obviously, it's going to be a fun event. It doesn't have to be a competition, Not everything is competition. We're there to enjoy ourselves, to have fun, to mingle, to network, you could say, to enjoy our time at the show. I know that many of you guys are there, get ready for whatever kits you want to get, or take photographs, or meet people that you haven't seen in a long time. I, for one, can't wait to meet other people there. I'll be there, of course, and I'll be excited like everybody else. This will be a great, fun event, a safe event, I hope. So thank you, Bandai, for bringing this to the Gunpla community here in New York City one more time. I know it's not GBWC, which of course is actually being held at the show, because apparently GBWC Online is held there, so we'll be probably seeing announcements of that, which of course Okay, I'm willing to support that for those who build and enter their kits at the show. Not at this show, online. So they'll probably be announcing winners and say, "Hey, you did this, congratulations," and whatever. So that I can't wait to see that, and hopefully we'll see what kind of kits I'll get. I'm not gonna get that much, you know. One last thing I'm going to say, I don't think Bandai is going to make us build a perfect grade at this contest, because then that would be really pushing it. I think so. I mean, imagine 350 people building 350 perfect grades. We'll be there all day, you know? And the fact that you're not going to need any help, you definitely need help. You definitely need help. Now, going back to the high grades, high grade kits, small, fine. Large, like a Boundock or a Nightingale or a Psycho Gundam. Yeah, that's going to take forever too. Anyway, that is my moment of thinking about what they're going to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I still have a couple of kits I can work on. I'm still in the process of moving. It's something. Anyway, you guys, thank you very much for watching. What can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.